Ready, helms down. I got him. We're going to do slow, right behind 49505 here.
From the crowded start Saturday morning, helmsman Dick Roberts and everyone aboard Longfellow knew it was going to be a tough race. Many decisions to be made going for the start with 60 other boats.
We're going right on the other side of the impulse here.
Go for it, Dick. Go for it.
Here we go. Oh, nice hole. Oh, right.
5-9. What the hell is that? Where's Meridian? Yeah, track the main off and see.
Ah, good point. Where's Meridian? Steph, did you see him?
Well, that's way down the other end.
All right.
The boat is especially good downwind, but supposedly not so good to weather or into the wind. The crew members knew they'd have to rely on good tactics and a little bit of luck in taking on all the other boats, beating into a westerly that showed no signs of letting up. Old salts hanging around the dock in Victoria gave Longfellow little chance of finishing within hours of the lead boats. But as the fleet worked its way out from the start to Race Rocks and the Strait of Juan de Fuca, Longfellow held its own, going by some competitors and sticking with the others.
Where'd he come from? All right, hang on. Now look at Steph. We don't want to go in here. We're not going to make this guy. We're not going to make 49988. Screw it. Helms down. We're trapped. God damn it, is he tacking? All right. That's you, Phil. That's big.
Heading out into the ocean off Cape Flattery, the wind turned light and tricky.
We're not going to be able to point.
While the boat's huge sail area could find some wind where others could not, the sailing was somewhat short of exhilarating.
Practice B05 and no helm. Ah, this is a pits.
Meanwhile, the navigator worked with crew members on deck,
What do you got for Tatoosh?
checking compass headings before losing sight of land.
125 to Tatoosh.
125.
He also zeroed in on a low-power radio beacon located aboard the lightship, representing the outer marker of the race.
Tell Steph 270 to the next mark.
270. But I don't think that's it.
All this while the light wind would fill the sails on one ocean swell and collapse on the next with a loud slam.
I got yours.
First the head sail, then the mainsail, like having a mad drummer aboard all night.
It's right between the spreaders.
Finally, before midnight, Longfellow made it around the ship, not way back in the fleet, but third. Don found little had changed. It took hours fighting the tide and swells, working over to the Canadian shore where the wind might fill in. That happened early afternoon. By then, several boats had managed to slip by Longfellow. When the westerly began to fill, it came first as a little breeze along the shore, then swelled to a good solid 15 to 20 knots all across the strait. Longfellow went on to finish 4th behind Meridian, Climax, and Incantation. Ultimate winners are decided on a handicap basis, so the first boats across are seldom declared the winners. The people who sail the long, light boats like Longfellow know that, but in subscribing to the fastest fun belief, crossing the finish line among the leaders makes their whole day.
Afterburners on.
With photographer Ken Jones on Swiftsure 85, I'm Don Madsen, King 5 News.